With rain like today's, imagine crashing head first into a downed tree. That is what happened to one Kansas City man, totaling his car and causing an injury.
Now, as 41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock explains, that driver believes the city government is at fault.
The tree fell from an area considered to be city property, and Tyrone Tidy Dillard says there was plenty of warning to block off the street to prevent the crash.
It was June 17, 2017, a stormy, windy Saturday night. 41 Action News reported issues including damaged businesses, Boulevardia Festival operators scrambling to take down their tents, and downed trees. Tyrone Tidy Dillard was driving here on Indiana Avenue early the next morning at about 3:45 to get his girlfriend something to eat. The power was out, the road was dark.
I'm coming, and next thing I know, I hit the brakes. It's a tree coming from one side of the street to the other side, and I slid into the tree.
Here's the result. The impact totaled Dillard's car. This picture shows Dillard's head with a gash in it he says was from hitting the windshield.
It could have been worse, because somebody almost ran in the back of me while I was on the tree.
City records we obtained show the first 911 call about the tree came in at 12:49 a.m. The caller said by that time the tree had almost been hit multiple times. The dispatcher determined the call was a priority 4 call, the second lowest priority on the KCPD scale. The department's definition states in bold type, priority 4 calls do not present any immediate danger to human life. Because of the priority 4 status, city records show an officer was dispatched to the downed tree across Indiana Avenue at 4:33 a.m., nearly 4 hours after the 911 call.
Does that seem unusual to be, like 3.5 to 4 hours before you answer a call?
There are things that take that long.
This picture shot later that morning shows officers put up police tape to warn drivers about the tree, but it was too late for Dillard. He says he crashed into the tree at 3:45 a.m. and had his disabled car towed away before officers arrived. As a result, no police report was filed.
Ideally, we would like people to remain at the scene if their vehicle is not drivable.
Dillard's decision not to wait for an officer and get a police report may have proven costly.
This is actually where the tree was at.
He showed us where the tree uprooted in the right-of-way between the sidewalk and the street, meaning it was a city tree. Dillard sued the city to get reimbursed for his totaled car, but last month a judge ruled against him, citing a lack of evidence.
If a tree was in my yard and it fell on a public vehicle, I'm gonna be responsible for it.
Dillard says because his car was totaled, he had to quit his job. And he says he also had to cancel scheduled performances as a comedian. He didn't find it very funny at all. I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.
And police say if a downed tree poses a danger to drivers like the one on Indiana Avenue, calling 911 is the best option. If a downed tree doesn't present a danger, police recommend calling 311 so Public Works can haul that tree away.